Hey everyone, welcome. Happy Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on which coast you're on. I know Peter just enjoyed breakfast and I just enjoyed lunch. So we are excited to train you today and share some information with you about our incredible compensation plan, about this industry, about Lifewave. So I kind of want to let you know how this is going to run. So first off, Peter and I are going to go in depth with our 2-page hot sheet. We have a commission hot sheet that we use, and it is what I printed off day one when I watched Marcy and Peter do a comp plan training on the Start X39 biz site almost 2 years ago. And I printed this 2-page hot sheet out. So we're going to go over that with you, the sections, the ways that we make money. And then we're also going to come in and we're going to talk to you about this industry, about our market in multi-level marketing, about this opportunity and what it's showing us right now, as well as what's coming for the future. So Peter, let's get us kicked off right away with that 2-page hot sheet.
Okay, do you want to pull it up, Staci?
I am. Go ahead and let's talk about our 3 phases in this business.
Okay, so everyone, good morning. This is one of my favorite parts to be always teaching, which is the compensation plan. But before we dive into the 2-page hot sheet, I just want everyone to understand, because we have a lot of brand new partners here that have never been in the industry. We have people that have been in the industry and maybe might not have the full success yet. And we have leaders in the industry here today that have success already, but maybe they just got a little burnout because they had to do too much, okay? So as we go through the compensation plan, I just want everyone to know there's only 3 phases in our compensation plan. And the reason why David Schmidt kept this compensation plan so simple, because he wants you to open up the door, okay? So as we go through it, I just want you to think we're opening up the door as you're growing your business. And the only thing that matters here is people, okay? So we're gonna go through the numbers. I want everyone just to enjoy the phases, but the first phase in our compensation plan, Dr. Staci is gonna pull it up. It is called—
Peter? Can you see it on my
screen?
See it.
Yes, I can see it, but we can see the background too. If you want to pop it up by itself, that'll be great.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
There we go. Okay.
You mean you don't like the ocean and the mountains, Peter?
It could be, but I want people to focus on the money.
Yes.
So everyone, as you can see, this is on the 2-page hot sheet. It is on our startx39biz.com. Under compensation plan. It's the very first link. So if you pull this up, the first phase, I call the first phase, it's called the linear phase. Linear. When you're joining any company, in the beginning stages, you have to make sales, or you have to make transaction, or you have to get paid to bring people into the gym, into your business, or you have to sign up someone. So the first one, I always call it the linear phase, okay? The second phase, Dr. Staci will go through, is called the cycling, which is called the residual phase, meaning that the only way to earn residuals, once you sign people up, you're gonna have to build 2 teams. They're called the left team and the right team. So that is called the residual phase. The third phase is called the mentorship phase, and we call it here the generational match. Is when you can teach your teams how to build their teams. You will earn a 1, 2, 3 generational match override, and that could be unlimited for you. And Dr. Staci and I will go through the 3 phases. So the first phase is called the linear phase, which is you get paid to sell packages. So the first package could be called a retail bonus. All it is just if a customer does not want to be a brand partner with us, meaning they don't want to earn any commissions, they don't want a position for the future, they just want to be a straight out customer. That could be my grandmother, my grandfather, somebody who does not want to be involved and they just want to earn wholesale package. So the retail price of an X39 is $150. As you can see, you get paid upfront $50 commission, and the volume points is 77 PV. PV, everyone, stands for personal volume. So whatever you personally use, or whenever you enroll a customer, that is considered your personal volume here, okay? The next one is called a wholesale price of a sleeve, which is $99, and you earn $20 every month when your wholesale customer gets one X39 shipped to their home every month, and the 43 PV gets added onto your personal volume. So just know, everyone, to keep your business open, to keep your gym open, there's only two requirements. The first one is called 55 PV. It is just to maintain your account. The minimum requirement is only one sleeve, which is only 55 PV. If you decide you want to build a business to a manager level, or you want to build a team to earn residuals, then the next maximum requirement is only 110 PV. And Dr. Staci will go over those auto ships, okay? But to start your business, as you can see, we only have 5 packages. We call them wholesale package. There's a bronze, a silver, a gold, a platinum, and a diamond. When you look at this hot sheet, each package comes with a purchase price. So a bronze is $124.95, a silver is $299, a gold is $499, platinum is $999, and a diamond is $1599. The more you buy, the more you will save, because the company is giving you more products as you upgrade from the gold and above. So as you buying bigger packages, you get more products. And each package comes with a BV, business volume points. So for example, the majority of people coming in with the silver pack, which is $299, that comes with 3 X39s. Each X39 is valued at $99 wholesale, and that package comes with 165 business volume. You can go come in with the gold. Once you come in with the gold, it is $499. You get 5 X39s, plus now you get a free Eon, a free glutathione, or whatever supportive patch you like. Now that package is $499. Now, as you move up to a platinum, it's $999. You get 12 X39s. Now you're going to start seeing significant savings, because each X39 now goes down to $84 a sleeve. Now, the best value for our packages is called a diamond pack. A diamond pack, all it is you're saying is that I want to play big, I need a lot of products, I want to make sure that my account is set up properly for the next 90 days, because there's an extra 2 months of auto ship included in the diamond pack. And there's also a coding, because once you come in with a diamond pack, you are coded as a senior director for 14 weeks. That means as a senior director, you will get paid $500 every time you enroll a diamond yourself. And that commission doubles from the $200 commission. And also as a senior director, you will also get paid $300 on the PIB when you enroll a platinum pack instead of the $150. So your upfront commission is called the PIB, Product Introduction Bonus. So depending on what package you come in, you just look at the PIB below, Each one comes with a commission, and each package you can come in with, you can also upgrade yourself. So for example, some people can come in with a silver pack this month, and then let's say you pay the $299, but next month you want to upgrade to a gold, and you only need to pay the $200 difference, and then you get the product difference next month, and you will still be active for another month. You can do that all the way up to the diamond pack. When you have diamond pack coding, there's an extra 2 months of auto ship included in there, so you don't have to worry about your auto ships for the next 2 months. The person that enrolls you into these packages, they can go over all these packages with you, but the first way we pay you is called the product introduction bonus, which we call the linear phase. And all you do is you just learn the 333, you learn the ask, share, give, you enroll people every day. And once you enroll people every day in the wholesale packages, you just move up the ranks by enrolling 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and you become a manager. And that is the beginning stages of building your residual towards the cycling. So Dr. Staci, is there anything I need to cover on the beginning stages of the PIB?
I think that was very thorough, Peter. One thing I think would be great to add to that would be if someone comes in, you enroll someone as a silver pack, and they decide, because you had mentioned the next month they decide they want to upgrade to gold, you just pay the difference. Just making sure that they understand when they enrolled that silver, they made 50, but when they upgrade that silver to gold, they're going to make an additional 50. The company pays you the difference in the bonus.
And what I call that, Dr. Staci, is literally David Schmidt wants you to stair step. He literally wants you to grow into these packages with no pressure at all. And it's called no pay to play. We don't have to pay higher to get higher commissions here if you don't want to. You can just earn your way up. And I love this about our compensation plan, Dr. Staci. As you know, almost 80% of the people that join us are brand new people. So they want to come in, try the technology out, at the same time learning to build their business by enrolling and learning our system. And they can always stair step by upgrading to a higher package and getting the product difference and learning how to earn the commission difference. And I love that about the beginning stages on how to build your team, how to transition from your job and fit us in your nooks and crannies by learning this spare time, part-time, direct sales model right here. So I love this part of the compensation plan.
Me too. Right now, money. Something else I wanted everybody to understand too, because this is where it gets a little bit tricky in the diamond pack. So you don't have to come in as a diamond pack. You can upgrade to diamond at any time. You can upgrade through any levels at any time. There's no time frame. But sometimes people are a little confused by this, what you said, coding, paid as senior director level for 14 weeks. It's not that you get paid any more money. You have the ability to earn more bonuses, like Peter said, this $500 on the diamond and $300 on platinum versus the $200 and the $150. And that starts at whenever you upgrade to diamond. So it's at that day. If you upgraded today as a diamond, or you bought a diamond pack today, then you would have 14 weeks to get these higher bonuses if and when you enroll the platinum or the diamond. Once you hit senior director, that's the case forever. So let's say you bought a gold, right? And you bought a gold pack, and I went senior director in 3 weeks. Now I did have a diamond pack, but say you're like me and you buy a diamond pack and you go gold, you go senior director in 3 weeks. At that 3 week point, and from that day forward, as long as you maintain senior, you'll always earn the higher amounts on the bonuses of the packs, these people that you enroll with a platinum and a diamond. Okay, so keep that in mind, that your goal is to get to senior director, right? That's kind of our top, the first 3 levels in the company. We're not going to go into those today, but that's kind of that first level of leadership there is the senior director. And then, of course, you know, from that point on, you're always earning these higher bonuses. Think about it. If it 14 weeks, I mean, Peter's been in for 3.5 years. 3.5 years, he's always earned 500 and 300 because he's been senior director for 3.5 years, right? I think it happened for him in 3 days. He went senior director. #1 Asian network marketer right here in the United States. But you guys, just so you understand, that starts from the day. And if, say, for example, you sign up a diamond, say you're a gold and you sign up a diamond today, well, we end our period on Sunday at midnight Central. So if you wanted to take advantage of the higher bonus, then you would upgrade by Sunday at midnight Central. So we go Monday to Sunday. And so if you are a gold and you enroll someone, or you're a silver and you enroll a diamond, then if you upgrade to diamond by that Sunday, then you can take advantage of that higher bonus. You'll see that reflect lifetime in your back office and your commissions. And if you don't, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We're not making you or telling you, please go spend, X amount of dollars to do that. But just so you understand, there is a time limit on that for you to earn that higher bonus. And then once you're a diamond, again, you're there at that paid as level for 14 weeks. So I think that's a thorough explanation of the PIBs. Anything else, Peter, before we move on to page 2 of the commission hot sheet?
No, I just want everyone to know, just again, when you join, you'll get used to all this lingo, but at the end of the day, you just have to know you're buying everything at wholesale cost. And when you start upgrading or going to the higher package, everything is below wholesale. And learn that lingo, learn that messaging, as everybody wants to pay wholesale or below wholesale cost to start their business. So let's get ready for the cycling.
All right, cycle bonus. So this is another way that we make money. And as you heard Peter say, he called that residual income. And this is where we actually are focusing on adding other brand partners that want to share with others as well too. And so I'm going to share my son's back office with you here in just a second. But if this is you, you have, as you heard Peter say, you want to have 2 silvers or above on each leg. That's how you go manager, right? You want one of those people, or maybe it's your third person that you enroll on each leg, but you want a business builder. He calls them your gym buddies, right? Your bodybuilders. You want a brand partner that wants to lock arms and partner with you on each of your legs. Maybe you sign them up right out of the gate. Maybe it takes you a couple weeks or a couple months or longer to find those business builders, those brand partners that want to work with you. But that's how we really start to see that residual kick in, leveraging your time. And Peter will talk about that next with gin matches. But the volume from the bonus volume, like Peter mentioned, from the packs, the people that you have enrolled, is what is making up these points in your cycle bonus. Points and volume mean the same thing. So when you have 660 points on your right leg, this could be from packs, or it could be from reorders, from their auto ship, any and all of the above, all the way down that right leg, it all carries up to you. So if there are 30 people on your right leg and they're all ordering every single week, every single month, say X39, that 77 BV is going to carry up to you, right? All up to you. So 660 on one leg, 330 on the other. This can switch back and forth. It doesn't matter if we have 660 on the left leg and 330 on the right. Every time that combination happens, the computer, the company, the system shows you a $50 cycle bonus. That's what we see right here in the middle. Most people are like, okay, how do you make commissions? How much commissions do we make? What's the percentage? We don't have a percentage like that with our commissions. So every time there's 660 and 330, you earn $50. Depending on the rank, and if you can see this box right here in the center, if you just have a pack, bronze to diamond pack, you have not ranked, or maybe you're not maintaining rank, you can earn $100 a week in binary commissions. Okay. Once you get to manager, which is why we want to help you get to manager right away. Remember, manager has 2 on the left and 2 on the right that are silver or above. Then you can earn up to $1,500 per week. Okay. Remember, a manager has at least a gold pack. You have at least 110 a month in your auto ship, which is, X39 Eon. You're all going to use that, right? You have at least 2 active silvers on your left, 2 on your right. That's what it takes to be a manager. You can earn up to $1,500 a week. It doesn't mean you're going to earn $1,500 a week. It means you can earn up to that. So every time there's 660 and 330, it's paying 100. You do that twice. I'm sorry, paying a 50. You do that twice, and you're going to earn 100. You do that 3 times, you're going to earn 150. You do that 4 times, you're going to earn 200. Are you with me? So the more packs you're enrolling, and the more the brand partners that you have that are working with you, they're enrolling their customers, right? Their wholesale packs, silver and above. Again, that's all carrying up to you. You can see at director, you can earn up to 2,500. At senior director, up to 3,500 a week. Executive director, up to 7,500 a week. Presidential, up to 12,500 a week in cycle bonus. And senior presidential, up to $25,000 a week in cycle bonus. And sometimes, I'll just be honest with you, sometimes when people are like, yeah, that's not possible. Like, people aren't really making that kind of money. Nobody makes that kind of money in network marketing. Well, we're going to talk about this here in a little bit later, but we have a very, very generous compensation plan. And David does pay us out 60% to the field and keeps 40% for the company and, you know, running logistics and products and things like that. And so this is very, very, very real money that we as an organization are making, and we can see that. We know we are, and we have people in our organizations that are making this week after week after week after week, not month. This is not a monthly bonus, a monthly cycle bonus. It's a weekly cycle bonus. We get paid weekly. And so we can tell you exactly how to do this, exactly what volume is needed on each side in order for you to be able to do that. But I do want to share with you my, like I said, my son's back office. Let me see if I can get him logged back in again. You guys can see my back office, right?
Yes.
Back office. Okay, cool. All right, so this is my son, Trey. He's been working the business the last couple months. And so we're not going to go too much into anything else in the back office. But if you look at this over here, so this rolling 31-day PV, you can see obviously he's active. He's got an auto ship. He's paid as manager, which is his highest achieved rank thus far. He's almost director. He's 18 years old. He's building his own business. He sends his own messages, does his own follow-up, does his own journaling, goal setting, intention, everything else. The kid is like, I'm going to be SPD this year. So this is 31-day period, meaning his auto ship, and then he has some people that have become retail or preferred customers is what that means. And then over here, period left, this is his volume thus far this week on the left leg. And then this is the volume from the right leg this week. All right, so that's the cycle I was talking to you about. There's at least 330 here, and there's at least 660 here, correct? There's actually almost 2 times. We don't quite have 2 660s. We have to have 1,300 over here. But look, it's right here in his total. I'll go down to his total. But for the week, you can see he has multiple 330s, almost 3 of them here and 2 of them here. Okay, so this is total, meaning total means what's banked. And I'm going to show you my husband's account here in just a second, and you'll understand banked volume. This is another beautiful thing about David Schmidt. If we don't get paid off of this volume, these points, right, from packs and orders that come in during the week, then David says, hey, no problem. We'll bank it for you and it'll stay there next week. And if you don't get paid off of it, no problem. Whenever you get going, you know, we will pay you on it when you get that 330 and 660. There is no time limit during the first year. Okay, so there's an entire year that volume banks. And at the end of the year, as you'll see with my husband's in a second, it only will fall off 1 week at a time. So it's a rolling 52-week bank. It is incredible. I have been in multi-level marketing for 20 years. At the end of the month, it's all gone. If you don't get paid off of it, or if it's too far in your depth of your organization, sorry, no money for you. Gone like that. So this is huge. And so you can see over here, my son's commissions, you can see they vary from week to week, depending. Like this week, he signed up a couple platinums. This week, he had a diamond pack in there. You know, you can see his obviously his cycles. Like if I looked at this time, this is right now lifetime commissions from this week. So far, you can see that he has cycled twice, right? And if you look up here, you can see between the $899 and the $1,300, 660 twice is going to be $1,300. That's this right here. And then this obviously has another one. So when he gets another 660 on his right, if he does that by tomorrow, then he can cycle another time. If not, it'll just bank to next week. It'll start on Monday. It'll still be there. You can see this week that the product introduction bonus that Peter's talked about, he's enrolled 3 silvers this week thus far. And then you can see that he has a retail customer and he ordered again this week. This guy orders all the time. He doesn't want wholesale. It's whatever. It's no big deal, right? And we don't force people into doing things they don't want to do. And so he orders all the time at retail price. So that is cycle bonus. Okay, I'm going to show you Brent's really quickly, and then Peter's going to hop into the Gen Match, where we really get into that mentorship. But I wanted you to see what it looks like when volume is banked and understand that concept. It is fantastic if you have a leg where there's volume banked. What an amazing thing. All right, so you can look over here on Brent. Brent has $1.6 million in his left leg. So Brent is the first person I signed up. I knew I was not going to build his business at that time, but I wanted to put him in at my first spot. I put Laura in directly underneath him, who I knew she would be a rock star. She's my first senior presidential director. And so I enrolled her underneath him. And so the bulk of this volume has come from her leg in the last year and a half. I did nothing with his business for an entire year, nothing other than his family members who signed up. They're on his right leg, and that was it, okay? I started building his business for him, me, because he hasn't done anything in the business, after I got to the top of the company. When I went SPD back in June at my 1 year mark, then I decided to start building his business on the right leg. My son didn't come into this right leg until October after we left Nice Convention Conference. And then he's like, yeah, I'm in 100%. I get this, right? Which is why you all are going to be at a convention in October, because massive magical things happen when you're in the room with people that are in that collective mindset. And so you can see this is Brent's period. So far this week, his left leg has done 42,000. His right leg has done 2,300. And every time he has 330 on his right leg, every time he has 330 on this right leg, it pulls 660 out of that 1.6 million. Every time he has 330 on the right leg, it pulls 660. And so you can see on his cycle bonus, which right now you can't see it because he has one person that has to place their 55 BV order. So I'll show you last, which they have until Sunday. It's not a big deal. He orders every single month. He and his wife have been using the products from day one. So anyway, we are at last week. So this is Brent's cycle last week. He made $650 in cycling last week. So if you look at his volume over here, you can see he had 4,500 on his right, and he had 1.596 million on his left. He cycled 600. He made $650 last week in cycle bonuses. Okay. And that's just from the volume on his right leg. It doesn't matter where it's coming from on his right leg. Whoever, it doesn't matter, anybody on the right leg, that 4,500 carried up to him, and he was able to cycle. And then you can see Peter's going to talk about this part next, the cycle matching. Okay, so let me close out of this. All right, let me get back into this for you, Peter. There we go. Perfect.
So, Dr. Staci, thank you for going through the cycle. And just to give everybody another visual, once you start learning how to enroll people, you're going to build them on two legs, a left and a right. Dr. Staci showed you exactly what two legs look like and what spillover looks like. So the reason why we love this part of the compensation plan, because it's called a residual. In any company, for you to earn any residual income, you have to learn how to build teams. The beautiful thing about a binary is that if you're part of a growing team, which all of us are constantly focused on our business, you will see people. When you see people, you will see points. One day, if you want to cash out the points because you want to earn an income and residual income, you just have to make sure that you build out your two teams properly, okay? And points are points. They can come from anywhere, but the points will be banked if you are learning the business, or the points will be cashed out when you start building your two teams out. And that's what I love about this residual income. Now, everyone, Dr. Staci set the magic number. Every time when you cycle, you earn $50. The magic number is $50 here. Now, I like to teach Dr. Staci how anyone can learn how to make $50 a day through enrolling a silver or a gold. And then you can learn how to make $50 a day by cycling from left and right. And what if everybody can make $50 a day times 30 days, Dr. Staci? How much is that?
6,000?
No, that's 1,500. $50
a day times 30 days?
30 days is $1,500 a day.
Oh, sorry, 30. I doubled it. Sorry, I was in 100.
Now,
but
this is the cool transition, right, Dr. Staci? So let's say you're building your business, you're learning how to make 50 bucks a day. Now you're making 1,500 a month. But what if one day your team starts growing and you can earn up to 1,500 a week? Now that is $6,000 a month. And then what if one day your team starts exploding, just like what happened to our business in the last 1, 2, 3 years, and all of a sudden you can learn how to make $1,500 a day, which is about $45,000 a month. How cool is that, Dr. Staci? Do you know a couple of people that are doing this already in our company right now?
Quite a few. Yes, I actually do know quite a few. We spent a lot of time with them in Costa Rica, remember? Back in November, Peter.
So the reason why Dr. Staci and I are sharing and storytelling you this way is because everything, again, is a door. Just learn how to open up the door. Learn how to cycle. And now, once you start learning how to learning how to cycle, and now you can teach others how to cycle, this is where the real fun part comes, right, Dr. Staci? Which is called the generational match. So, quick question. Who here would love to get paid residually off of everybody else's effort? That's why we do network marketing. It is called leveraging. So leveraging is called matching. I call it mentorship money or legacy money. So the generation match works like this. If Dr. Staci enrolls Peter, I am Dr. Staci's first generation. So every time when Peter builds 2 teams and he earns $50 for the cycling bonus, Dr. Staci will earn 25% off of my $50, which equates to be $12.50. Now, that might not seem like a lot in the beginning, but what just happened when you first open up the door to the generation match, Dr. Staci?
Well, what happens if that person, you, Peter, who I would be more than happy to sponsor you, earned $100, and then I'm going to earn $25, right? 25% of that. So I have a Peter on my left and I have a Peter on my right. I've got 2 rock stars, 2 brand partners that want to build. Well, all I've done is taught you this very simple system. I've taught the other person this very simple system, and I've made an additional $50 that week just for doing what we do. I've leveraged my time. Now, what happens if you earn $1,000 a week and I earn 25% of that? That's $250.
Now, can you understand, everyone, the power of this simple compensation plan where we're just teaching you, earn $50 by signing up a silver, earn $50 by learning how to cycle, and then earn $50 by teaching your teams how to cycle. And David Schmidt, the reason why he's paying you 1, 2, 3 generations deep, and the reason why Dr. Staci and I always teach you, enroll people that are like you or possibly stronger than you, right, in networking, is because now you can earn up to 25%, 20%, and 20% off the strongest people that you know, that Dr. Staci knows, that your 3rd generation knows, and on and on and on. And that's why we earn so much money on our mentorship, because we're all on the same page. We're all teaching the same ways how to open up the door. And David Schmidt and this compensation plan is allowing you to earn that, okay? And we're gonna go through, do you wanna go through the cycles on how to open up the door, Dr. Staci?
Yeah, absolutely. So for you, you have to be paid as a manager to start getting Gen Match, okay? So you're paid as a manager. That's done, easy. You've got your gold pack and your 2 silvers on left and right. When you have someone on your team that is cycling, okay, you will earn 25%, which is what Peter said. If they earn 50, you will earn $12.50. That happens every single time. Anyone that you have enrolled, no matter where they're at in your organization, I want you to understand that your first gen means you've enrolled them. It doesn't matter if they're 12 levels deep, 24 levels deep on that left leg. If they're 1,000 levels deep on that left leg, you enrolled them. They are your first gen. It's really important you understand that. So you help the people you personally enroll to cycle. And then you earn 25% of whatever they are earning. If they earn 100, you earn $25, okay? That's your first. To open up the second gen means if I enroll Peter, I'm earning 25% of what Peter is making in a cycle bonus. Peter enrolls Jan. Jan is my second level. Okay, my second generation. It doesn't matter if Peter's 24 levels deep for me. Jan is my second gen. She could be 100 levels deep, but that's the person Peter enrolled. And so I will be earning 20% when, number one, I'm active, right? I'm paid as a manager or above, but I have to personally be cycling 6 times in a week. So I have to make at least $300 myself personally in order to unlock this second level Gen Match and get paid 20% of what Jan earns in her cycle. Now, what if Jan's a rock star? Of course she is. She's presidential director. So Jan goes and makes $5,000 in cycle bonus. She's blowing it out of the water. I'm going to make sure I'm cycling at least 6 times a week, which is making $300 myself personally, so that I can make 20% of Jan's $5,000. Hello, that's huge. I don't even know Jan. They don't even know Jan. Peter enrolled Jan. Jan lives in another country. I don't know, right? Boom, I'm making 20% because I'm cycling at least 6 times in a week. You always want to make sure you're cycling yourself $300 per week. 660, 330, 660, 330. You've done that 6 times. And you've made $300. That's how you unlock second gen. Here's another cool thing. Say I go enroll Marcy. Marcy is my first gen, right? Marcy goes and enrolls Laura. Laura is my second gen. I go enroll Becky's my first gen. Becky enrolls Sally. Sally's my second gen. It does not matter. There's no limit. Every person that you personally enroll is your first gen. And when they cycle, then you make the Gen Match off of them. And when they have someone on their team that they've enrolled, which is my second gen, you will always earn, as long as you're doing this minimum 6 cycles a week, you will always earn 20% of that second gen, whatever they're making in cycle. This is huge. This is really, 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 really big. I promise you, in 20 years of multi-level marketing, this is my 3rd company. I have looked at hundreds of comp plans because people always bring me comp plans. This is really big. And if you don't understand it, it's okay. Just trust me. You want to look at your volume and be adding people every week and help your people, add people, help your people reorder, those types of things so that you're able to unlock this second gen for sure to get that 20%. Now, 3rd gen, if I enroll Peter, Peter enrolls Jan, and Jan enrolls Carol. That's the 3rd person I see on the screen here. All right, I see Jan, Peter, and Carol. So I've enrolled Peter, that's my first gen. Peter's enrolled Jan, that's my second gen. Now, in order to get paid off Carol, Carol's a bigger rock star than any of us even dreamed of, right? And so how do I get paid off 20% off of Carol's cycle bonus? Well, I have to cycle 10 times. Which means I have to make $500 a week in cycling. That means my 660 and 330 has to be enough to where I actually do it 10 times, and then I am earning, and it can be not just me personally, my personally enrolled, it's anybody in my downline. All the volume that carries up, all of it carries up. I have to cycle 10 times, okay? So I've done that, check, perfect. So now I have to make sure that I have my 3 active personally sponsored silvers on each leg. Duh, I've never stopped sponsoring, right? We have hundreds and hundreds of people we've enrolled personally with silver and above packs. So that's easy to have at least 3 or more on each leg, right? We definitely want to do that. So we've got that, no problem, check. 1 personally sponsored distributor earning level 2 matching on each leg. So again, Peter talked to you about the importance of having someone, a business builder, bodybuilder, brand partner, all that, right? Same thing on the right leg and on the left leg. See where it says right here? In order to unlock that 3rd level gen match, if I want to make 20% of what Carol's doing, and Carol's making $10,000 a week in cycle bonus, do I want to earn $2,000 a week off of her? OMG. Yes, I do. So I want to make sure that I've got a personally sponsored distributor earning level 2 matching on each leg. Okay, so that means Jan is earning level 2. That means Jan has 6 cycles in a week, right? That's right. She's making 300. Okay, and then I've got Marcy over there, and Marcy enrolled Laura, remember? And so Laura is doing this. So I've got Marcy doing it. I've got Peter doing it. Boom, I've unlocked my 3rd level. There's never a week, never been a week that I have not unlocked my 3rd level, because this is a compensation plan that makes perfect sense. And if you print this out and you look in your back office and you go, okay, I don't have that yet, Staci. I don't have that. Okay, what do you do? Well, your focus is to get that. You want to have 3 silvers that are personally enrolled by you on each leg, right? One of those 3 needs to be a brand partner that's actually wanting to work a business as well too. Duh, that's how you get to director. You have a manager on your right and a manager on your left. Do you see how this is perfectly with the sheets that we print out for manager and director? This is what it looks like to be a director. You've got a personally enrolled person on your right leg and a personally enrolled person on your left leg. Okay, and then what happens? Typically 99.9% of the time, you have, as a senior director, this is done. This is completely done, because senior directors have a director on each leg, right? And those directors then have managers on each leg. And so you've unlocked those 3 gens, which is where you get into, like Peter said, I love that mentorship money. Mentorship money. You're like, who's working this week? Who's making money? And you reach down to them and you have those conversations and say, hey, I can help you make more money. Let's look at this comp plan. Let's look at your cycling. Let me help you earn more money. And not that you're looking at people like they're a dollar sign, but you're looking at them going, hey, there's a compensation plan here and you can unlock more of it. And I have the keys. It's on this sheet right here. Let me show you how to do that. And so then you teach that behavior through your organization. Peter?
Dr. Staci, I think I'm going to give everybody the secret number to go straight to the top. Who wants to learn the numbers that go straight to the top?
Oh my God, I remember writing this down at the restaurant last year when we were boating.
It is so easy because you literally broke it down. So everyone, we're in the business to help everybody be financially stable and 100% healthy. To be financially stable in this compensation plan, here is the magic number. You just have to help 2 people cycle $300 a week, 6 times each person. 2. The magic number is 6 and 2. You need 6 people active, 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Active meaning on auto ship, like your workout buddies. Out of the 6, 10, 20 people that you personally enroll, you need to help 2 of them, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, cycle 6 times or earn $300 a week, and you will 100% maximize this compensation plan, go straight to the top, as long as you're helping your 2 personals reach their goals. And the goals here is so minimal. By just teaching you how to cycle and earn $300 a week, that will maximize the comp plan. Dr. Staci, I swear, I have never seen a compensation plan that is so clear, so direct, so stair-stepped, so easy to understand, and no breakage. The one thing people have to understand is David Schmidt is not making you work harder to earn money from the company.
Mhm.
All he's saying, and Dr. Staci and I went through it, you just gotta open the door, and the door cannot be opened right away because we're not teaching you how to pick up a 100-pound dumbbell before you learn how to pick up the 5-pound dumbbell.
Mhm.
Does that make sense, everyone? So
Yeah.
this is a very clear, simple explanation. If anyone needs more detailed, meaning to understand this, just call and talk to your enroller, your mentor, your bodybuilder here, and we can go into more details. So this is going to be really the fun part moving forward for the last 15 minutes. Dr. Staci's going to start it off, but we really did some good note taking. We broke down the industry. We broke down Lifewave. We broke down the stem cell industry. Dr. Staci and I want to give you every bullet point now for the next 15 minutes on what makes Lifewave, our technology, so unique and exclusive and different compared to anything else in the industry has ever seen. So let's get that started, Dr.
All
Staci.
right. Thank you, Peter. Okay. So yeah, Peter and I have been collaborating on this for a while. Obviously, we've both been in multi-level marketing a very long time. And so we do have a lot of experience. Some of those experiences were amazing and some were not so amazing. And we have a lot of discernment from our past, right? A lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. And so we wanted to share with you, if you're looking at Lifewave, or if you're looking at this, or you're brand new in the beginning of this company, and maybe you're brand new to network marketing, multi-level marketing, maybe not, but we kind of looked at some key things when you're looking at your traditional multi-level marketing business and in this industry, right? Most companies outsource their ingredients or their products. They're things you can buy anywhere, right? Your pills, your potions, your lotions. You can hop on Amazon and scroll for days looking for these products, exact same products, because most of the companies, that's what they're doing. They've got their own spin on it, right? They don't own the farms. They don't own the ingredients or the manufacturing. They're just outsourcing. And so they're probably most likely not very profitable or competitive in the industry because you can get this stuff anywhere. We find that there's hundreds of products in the companies that people traditionally have out there. Everything from makeup you're supposed to learn about, to cleaning supplies you're supposed to learn about, to beef. I mean, we're supposed to learn about cuts of meat, right? When you look at some of these companies and figure out what these ingredients are, what these parts are, and what we're supposed to know about all of this. A lot of times you have, a CEO or an owner that's just really there kind of like the face of the company to kind of rah-rah, pump you up, fire you up at a meeting and then send you on your way to go learn more about the 400 or 500 products that they're offering to go try to sell all of these things to people that, again, they can buy the grocery store on Amazon. And so a lot of the companies have a certain buy-in level. They require you to buy in order to be able to get to the top or to be able to get to a higher level of income. In our company, obviously, we know that's not the situation. Anybody that comes in, as long as you have a gold pack, you can get all the way to the top, right? A lot of companies that have binary systems, and I've had so many people over the last 2 years tell me, oh my gosh, I steer away from binaries. There's a lot of pitfalls. And I happily tell them there are no pitfalls in our binary. We pay through the depth of our company. There's no breakaway. Most binaries, when someone promotes to your level, you no longer get paid off of them. That's what breakaway is. And that's typical. Most of your multi-level marketing companies, network marketing companies, have charting. You have to have these charts. I remember in the company I was in, we would have a whiteboard the size of this whole office area back here. And the whiteboard was literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of names that had to be in very specific boxes all the way through to the very end, or you never would promote. And believe it or not, we did it, but it was mind-blowing. So massive amounts of charting, massive requirements. Some companies have 40 plus levels you have to work through. I can't imagine signing up and going, yep, I'm going to get to the top of this company after 40 years or 20 years when I go through all these levels. And a lot of them also have massive amounts of auto ships. And so that's just kind of a little bit on your traditional, not all, of course, but your traditional multi-level marketing companies and the types of things, requirements that they have. So Peter, let's talk about the Lifewave lifestyle.
You know, I love those bullet points you went over, Dr. Staci, is because if you're brand new here, just imagine this. If you're brand new in the industry, would you like to go into a gym that's harder? Or would you like to go into a gym that you can do yoga and everything flows? The reason why we're so successful here is because David Schmidt does not want you to work harder to enjoy your life. He does not want you to read all these charts and did what Dr. Staci and I have done for 20 years and understand the things that you don't need to know. Again, we're here to help people by keeping it simple. So I'm gonna go over the bullet points of what makes Lifewave so beautiful. And because Dr. Staci and I and all the many leaders here have been in the industry so long, when we saw this, right, Dr. Staci, you just got it. I mean, it literally was like music to your ears to see this. So let me go through this.
I saw you see on that video, that compensation plan video on the biz site. I printed off the 2-page hot sheet. I printed off manager, director, and senior director. And I'm like, oh, thank you, God. Third time's a charm. I'm in. I've got to get on the phone with this lady, Marcy. It was just that done perfect. Right place, right time, right company. I had just waited 20 years for it.
And man, and if we can attract someone like you, Dr. Staci, game over. Okay, so everyone, this is what Dr. Staci saw. This is what piqued her interest. And then when she pre-qualified us by going through our system, it was just on from that point on. So the one thing that makes us 1000% stand out, everyone, the owner is the CEO. He is the scientist. He is the patent holder of over 130 patents. David Schmidt is a visionary. And I don't even know how this happened, Dr. Staci. We were a 15-year-old company that has been under the radar. I call it the dinosaur networking with the one-of-a-kind technology that the world has never experienced before. And the reason why it's been so undercover is because David Schmidt has purpose over profits. I want everyone to really understand. David Schmidt never spent his money, never ever on his money on big events, marketing events, big conventions. He kept this company under the radar because all his money went to studies, patents, research and development. I mean, he literally put out over a decade just to research and development the X39. So can you imagine, Dr. Staci and I, Marcy, only been here for less than about 3 years, and look at what we've seen in the last 3 years. Can you imagine what he's been working on since in the last 10, 20 years ago that we will be experiencing and enjoying? That is one of the most important things. We just love that he's purpose over profit. We are a biotech company. David holds over 130 patents, and everything here is called innovation. You have a company that is not buying someone else's science. David is innovating his own science. We are going into the biggest trend words in the health industry, which is called stem cell activation. It is called non-invasive, non-transdermal. If you just say those words, it's called messaging. If you just message those words and it piques people's interest, you just broke the ice. You can start a conversation. And that's why it is so easy to talk about Lifewave. The next one is we are so stable. We're debt-free. We're 18 years old. We're in 81 countries. We have 5 corporate offices around the world. We have 12 distribution centers to make sure that those 81 countries are all getting their products. We are getting ready for our new website, everyone, right? And then we're getting ready for our new technology in the app. And then what did we create here, Dr. Staci, in the last 3 years? We created the best patching podcast to support all that growth for you. So can you imagine what kind of a train this is going into now? Now, this is the most important thing for all the entrepreneurs. Where are you going to find an 18-year-old company that has the only technology in photobiomodulation that absolutely has no competition? Let me repeat that again. Who here likes competition? I don't like competition. I want to be the only one. I want to be the most affordable one. And I want to be protected as the one, because David Schmidt adds 20-year patents to every patch, or everything he creates has a patent to make sure that no other company can say that they have it too. So we're not a me too product. Just understand that. We have a stair step to success, as Dr. Staci and I just went through it. There's absolutely no way that somebody can come in here and buy more, pay more, do more. Everybody has to start from zero, and everybody has to grow their business accordingly to how fast they want to go. But we're here to just support you every step of the way. The next thing is this. Who here is feeling the increase of inflation? Your gas is inflated. Your food is inflated. Your housing is inflated. Well, what about healthcare? We're going to stop that now, because David owns the manufacturing. This technology is so affordable. How much money can this patch right here, this paper technology right here, save you from your medicine cabinet? So many people join us, not even because they want to earn money, but they want to know how much they can save from this X39 to their energy drinks, their collagen product, their hair loss product, their sleeping pills, on and on and on. So this company and this technology is saving people. Now, the last thing is we pay 60 cents out of the dollar. Now, Dr. Staci, I broke down the numbers between Marcy and I and you and the whole organization here, all 40,000 plus of us. In the last 3 years, we have done more than $100 million in sales. This organization, everyone has done accumulated over $100 million in sales for Lifewave in 3 years plus months. All of you are responsible for that. 60 cents out of the dollar gets paid back to our field. What does that mean? We are creating our own economy, everyone. The Be Activating group is feeding each other. When that one partner joins us from you, whatever he does is feeding this economy. So Dr. Staci, I get so excited when I just hear those numbers, because we have taken care of each other for the last 3 years, and our whole team sees that from beginning to the end. And it's just so nice to know that we have a company, an owner, in this time, in the most unstablest time in the economy, that we have the most stable company that is in the right direction in the health industry. And why don't you break down now what is even bigger than just the direct sales industry in itself? Where are we partnering up with? Who are we going into? Who are we partnering up with outside of the direct sales company?
So thank you, Peter. That just blows my mind, right? Numbers, $100 million. Wow. It's just incredible. That is a collective effort of people coming together to help people improve their quality of life. That is all that is. Very heart-centered, focused, putting care and concern and compassion towards other people. There's no other way for that to happen, right? But I want you to understand here, I'm going to close this up. Stem cells. Stem cell industry is not new. You guys know I banked both of my kids' cord blood. I found out about stem cells and cord blood almost 21 years ago. That's not new. Stanford University has been researching and spending billions of dollars in stem cell research for the last 23 years. Okay, so this is not a new thing. The stem cell industry in education spends about $106 billion in the tech market right now, with a projected growth of over 16% coming in the next few years. You think about CBD industry, that's like 5.3 billion. Stem cells right now itself is about a $10.5 billion industry. Again, projected growth over 15%. So being in the stem cell arena, even though we know we have something totally different, this is not an injection, this is not PRP, you know, this isn't anything like that. This is not hyperbaric oxygen chamber. You saw the patch. It's something very simple, easy, non-invasive, but yet under that umbrella of where our healthcare system is going, because everyone knows that stem cells are the holy grail of healing. This technology that only David has figured out how to do with this non-transdermal patch signals your body to do its job, which is to repair and regenerate itself. So there's no outside source needed. It's all taking place from within. And that's where our healthcare is going. We're in a perpetual market, meaning we are in a market of people that are aging. We are all aging. Like, no one gets out of here alive. Okay? That's it. We're all aging. And so when you look at that market, when you look at generation-driven product, this is a generation-driven company. Grandma gets a result with the product. You all have heard the Patching podcast. Grandma goes and tells her daughter, oh my gosh, this could help you with XYZ that you have. And then guess what? Grandma and mom go to the daughter and say, guess what? You have to have this for prevention. This is about prevention so that you can prevent what we just dealt with, because that is a perpetual market. Everyone has cells. We will never run out of people to talk to and to share this technology with. So this is advanced health technology to live longer. And we are all leaders of innovation, decoding human biology, literally with David Schmidt, the most incredible inventor, man on the planet, like literally, right? I mean, I know there's a lot of amazing people, but this man's heart is here to help people improve their quality of life. That's what you have on your back here with Lifewave, is this massive stem cell industry, whether you're aware of it or not, that's been going on for 20 plus years. That's why David spent 10 years and $4.5 million of his own money in the lab to figure this out for humanity, because he knew that the injections are, you know, they're costly, they're risky, they're invasive. He knew that medically taking pills and doing things like that was not what the body was created to do. This signals the body to do what it was designed to do. And this company is based around that. And the future of health care, when I say health, I mean health, wellness, is going to be and is already shifting towards people going within. And this technology goes within. So you're in the right place, the right time, with the right people, the right team, the right leadership, the right industry to not only improve your quality of life, but also to improve your life in a financial way. Health and wealth, right? We only have our health here, but guess what? We're going to be here a really long time because we know how to take care of that. We need that income to take care of our longevity. So don't feel bad, or don't feel like, I don't want to make money. I feel like I'm making money off of people. This is a thing that you can celebrate. I can celebrate the rewards, the financial rewards that I'm earning, because that means I'm adding value to people's life. I add value, I get compensated. I add value, I am compensated. That is it, right? That is where I'm covered in goosebumps. That feels good to me. That feels in alignment with God, with source, creative, higher power, whatever you call that alignment. That is in alignment. And to me, that's why I'm here. That's why I was led here. And that's why I will be here for years and years to come, because of that mission, that purpose.
Wow, Dr. Staci, I resonated with all those points. I really know, and I hope everyone today really, number one, got a bigger picture of what this whole business model, this whole opportunity looks like. But I also want you to understand and know everything is done stair step. We're not putting any pressure. We just want to grow with you. We want you to take back control, number one, of your health, and number two, of your wealth. every person that comes in here, we value you because we understand this economy, this time in the world needs light. And all we're saying here is we have a mission before the commission, okay? We have a mission before the commission. But Dr. Staci and I and all the leaders here, we work this business exactly the way that we're training and showing you how to do it. Nobody here is, everybody here is on the same page. And the one thing I love about this community, Dr. Staci, is that we're just here to help each other grow. And I can tell you in the last 3 years, I've learned more than ever. I've appreciated more than ever. I think my light is shining out of my head now more than ever, because life cannot be it's so simple now because we're just doing simple things. So did everybody learn something today? Raise your hand. Did you learn 2 things? Raise your hand. Did you learn 10 things? Raise your 10 fingers, okay? Whatever you learned, take this recording, share this with your teams. We're so excited for whatever is coming for this year. We just want to let everybody know we want to see you graduate. The biggest graduation day is what, Dr. Staci?
The biggest graduation day? Are you talking about conference?
Yes, conference.
Okay, October. I was like, I'm hoping we're on the same one. We have so many events coming up. October 12th through the 14th. We will see you in Orlando, Florida at the Hyatt Regency Orlando on International Drive. The room blocks are not out yet. Conference has already been, put out there. Save the date for our global convention, but we will see you all there, graduating, celebrating your successes.
Be there with your 2 bodybuilders and your life will never be the same again. So everyone, this has been an amazing training call. I love these compensation plan calls, Dr. Staci. It's been a pleasure presenting with you for the first time, and this will not be our only time. We're going to have a lot of more videos, content, training coming up. And thank you, each one of our bodybuilders here. We love you. We know you showed up. Dr. Staci, we had over 290 partners working out with us this morning. So put it back on your, give yourself some nice warm round of applause. Go enjoy your Saturday evening, and we will see you Monday, same bat channel, same time. Love you all. Enjoy your weekend. See you later, alligator. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Peter. Bye.